This is a simple method for laying out and cutting an oval that I picked up from a Roy Underhill video years ago. You start out by finding the center of the board, about the width, and then strike a line across that. So this gives you a center line following the length of the board. And then mark the center of that line, which you will then use to mark the center about the length. Then mark out the length that you want the table to be. Now this isn't going to be exact. It'll probably end up a little bit shy of the length that you choose. Once you've marked out the length, you want to remember what half of that length is. So from the center point to the dot that you marked, you need that measurement. Then lay out what you want the width to be. Make sure and put a mark at each end on that. Again, this mark is going to be a little bit proud of what the width is actually going to end up being. At least it always is for me. Once you have those 4 endpoints laid out, you want to take half the length. So basically a measurement from the center to one of the endpoints on the length. And then with your straight edge, you want to go to one of the endpoints that mark the width and move the ruler with the 0 at the width endpoint. Move the ruler until the length finds an intersection on that center line and put a mark. At these 2 points of intersection and at one of the width endpoints, you want to go ahead and drive a small nail. It doesn't need to go in very deep. And you want to make sure that you do this on the underside of the tabletop because 2 of these marks will show. Then wrap a string around all 3 of those nails and tie it. It doesn't have to be super snug. You don't want it to pull the nails out. Then pull out the middle nail. With a pencil, pull the string taut and just kind of let the string guide the pencil as you form an oval stroke around the table. Now with this one, you'll notice there's a few spots where the pencil snags. That's because this top isn't perfectly flat yet. I'm going to run it through the drum sander later to take care of that. Now you should only need to go around once. I went several times to really darken it up so that it would show up well on camera. And then once you have that line, go ahead and grab your favorite jigsaw and a nice blade and cut that out. I prefer using a Bosch T308B blade. They give a really nice cut. They have very little tear out and the cut itself is really nice as well. And then once you have that cut out, depending on how smooth you are with a jigsaw, you probably will have some cleanup to do once this is done. So next I'll go around this with a spoke shave, maybe hit it up with a sander just to smooth out any bumps and any burn marks that may have happened. So there you go, a really easy way to lay out and cut an oval or an ellipse. It's not a true ellipse, but it looks good. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to see more of the things that I do in my shop, please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.